welcome back to Return of the Obra Dinn. I'm back down here on the Orlop deck where the whole spider rider battle thing happened. I'm still really not sure what the hell's going on, but I'm sure it will all come together eventually in the fullness of time. So a while back, when we first came down to the Orlop deck, we spotted this thing, this artifact, which for some reason I can actually look at the death of. Since when were we analysing the death of cattle?
Take him to the carpet. Get him wrapped and keep him left right.
Oh. Oh.
Header here. One swig. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up. You all right there, sir?
Oh.
Never been on a farm, Charlie?
Mind your shoes now.
Right. So this is right. Okay. So this is a cattle pen. That makes some sense actually. This was bashed through. Oh, hello. We've got cargo. This was actually bashed through when someone fell through it during the spider attack, I think. So, Charlie. Oh, hello. I know you. You were the guy that was burned. Right, okay, that's one of the 3 midshipmen, which means we can work out who English is, finally. Right, okay, we'll come back to him. So, one of these had an Irish accent. That's one of the other hold on, are these all the midshipmen? Good God, they are. Right, so this guy had an Irish accent by the sound of it, and I think we can pretty much confirm that he's the butcher. So, wonderful. Right, although, no, hold on. Somebody said something about taking her to the carpenter. Right, let's have a look at chicken on the loose! Right, I feel we're making some progress. A bitter cold. Another new chapter, how exciting. Oh, look at the location. This one's much more on course than some of the other locations. Right, so we have indeed followed the fate of this poor cow. Funnily enough, we can't identify it all the way it was killed, but oh well, by the by. Right, take him to the carpenters, get him wrapped, and see to the last rites. Take him to the carpenters, get him wrapped, and see him to the last rites. Who the hell were they talking about? Incidentally, there's no X's down the side, so we know that the cow didn't say any of these lines. This is so bizarre. Right, so I feel like this first line has a lot riding on it. Very interesting. So, had somebody died before Get Him Wrapped, see to the last rites? Is this a crew member that's died? And they wanted to get him to the carpenters to... what? Box him up, I guess? Anyway, hit it here. One swing, go through the skull, stun her brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it. Here? Yeah, come on, before she kicks up. You'll be all right there, sir. All right, okay, interesting. Addressing all the midshipmen as sirs. Never been on a farm, Charlie. Mind your shoes now. Having a bit of a giggle at young Charlie's expense. Right, here we go. So, okay. Interesting. So, that fella has an apron on. I noticed, is there someone else? No. Okay. We could name this guy if we wanted, because we've actually got a death scene for him. He was one of the 2 people that was decapitated, but no matter. Oh, hello. A couple of the Formosans are about as well. Oh. Interesting. So we've got our 3 midshipmen. We know who these are now, don't we? So that's got to be Charlie. We can name these. Let's, do you know what? Before I move on, let's hop to it. This unknown soul... burned to death. Oh, unknown no more. Midshipman. So he's Charles Herstick. He's the guy that burned to death. And that, by the powers of deduction, means that English here... oh, we still can't solve you because we don't know who possibly Purser is. But this unknown soul must be The midshipman now. Thomas Lanke. Okay, sweet. Nice, we're making some progress. So, the other Formosan guard and the Formosan king, or whatever rank he is, were around somewhere, as well as... Hello, you're new. The guy that was squished against the cannon, and the guy that I formerly thought was the butcher. No, I'm not so sure. Okay, let's see if we can't solve the mystery of who was being taken to the carpenter. Oh, here we go. Oh, good grief, there's a lot of people around here. Right, so... so it looks like maybe these two little cabin compartments were reserved for the Formosans. So that's the other guard, the one that wasn't falsely accused of murder, and the king that we saw being hoisted back out of a lifeboat. Oh, I think that's the one on the way to the carpenter. Hello, monkey boy. Aha! Could you be our Mr. Evans? Seems to have an affinity with that monkey, doesn't he? Is he wearing an apron? He is wearing an apron. He's wearing an apron and a tie. Looks rather well-to-do, like an educated gentleman. Would fit the role of surgeon. Okay, here's the chap that we've not seen before. He's new to the party. This one... where are you? Oh, that's the guy that gets squished against the cannon. But who dis? You're another new character as well. You were sat right opposite the guy with the hat to my left. So how did he perish, I wonder? Potential... Oh, hello. He's being pulled out of... here. So hold on. Where's here? Surgery. Oh, no. Oh! Well... that, again, might point to this being Henry Evans, our ship's surgeon. Though it's a little bit unsanitary that he's carrying a monkey around with him. If this guy's being carried out of surgery, possibly after a failed procedure, this guy could be taking a bit of a breather. Anyway, right, let's see. Surely it's got to be this corpse. Yep. I thought as much. I feel like this could be an episode where we get some answers to some very long-standing questions. Right, so we are headed yonder way. So where's this? This is... so that definitely is the tiller. I've worked this out now. So we're right at the rear end of the ship. Okay, let's see what this chap can tell us.
Well?
Same as the other fellow. Some lung disease.
Oh no.
Consumption.
Consumption.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
Is that Henry speaking? Even some laudanum. Right. Not consumption. I've heard what that is before. Oh, hello. Hold on. Who that? Who are you? Oh, that's potentially the butcher, the one that was about to slaughter the cow. Right, I think all signs are pointing to this being the author of our book, Henry Evans. And that's the unfortunate sap that's coughing up a lung, and presumably has just coughed up his last. So, what did he say? Like the other one? So have there been a couple of people that have died from this mystery disease? Looks like possibly Martin. Okay. Here's the surgeon's monkey. Which I'm not entirely sure I agree with. Oh no. Is that the other one in question? Right, here's the hat man. He looks mighty worried. So, yeah, he was sat opposite the guy that's just croaked his last in there. On the image, maybe there were friends from before. That's Cannon Squishy Boy. And there's one or two others over there as well. Looks like the Formosans. A bitter cold. Okay, that's beginning to make sense now. disease spreading like a bitter cold throughout the ship. Right, let's take another look at this. Well, same as the other fellow, some lung disease, not consumption, made worse by the cold, the bitter cold. Would it spread? If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Lascar house. I don't know what that is. I noticed Lascar's not capitalized, so I don't think it's the name of a place, more a general term for some sort of facility. I checked all hands just now. Everyone's healthy. And him, what are his chances? I gave him some laudanum. We'll see. Consumption. That's an oldie, worldy word for some very common or formerly very common disease. Not that it really matters anyway. Right, seven others were present. So that's our butcher, or potentially our butcher, who, ironically enough, he was talking about slitting the cow's throat and he ended up decapitated himself. Whoops. Right, that's our dead fellow. That's the guy outside. Another guy outside. Yeah, Formosans. There we go. And yeah, okay, right. So fairly standard. Pretty much what we expected, seeing as they were all standing around us. Let's see. Yeah, not much we can tell. They don't move much, do they? These Formosan chaps. Right. Not an awful lot to speak of in this one, to be honest. Certainly not that I can see. That's blocked off. Probably the same story around here, I would imagine. Yep. Nothing much to see. Okay, so presumably we're moving on to what I'm guessing is the other chap that died of the same. Right, let's see if there's much expansion to this particular story here. Right, what can you tell us? Oh, hello.
Sayed? Sayed Ruto. Good deal.
Oh. Sayed, wake up, drink something. So is it Sayed that died? Interesting. So, it's these hammocks again, isn't it? Blimey, what hammock number is this one? Because it makes all the difference. 54, apparently. Right. So, this chappie... Oh, that's the guy. Right, interesting. That's the guy who was friends with the second one that died. So that's our fellow... That's presumably our dead chap. That's Sayed, I guess. This one... Now, was he... Oh, that's our guy that was squished against the cannon. He looked like... I don't know what language he was speaking, but whatever it was, it looked like it was originally written in Cyrillic. So, oh, this is our final memory of the chain. Any more for any more. So, who have we here? Is that Strongman? That is Strongman. Not sure who this is. Oh, he's one of the firing guys. And who this? Who you? Who you? No! Carries his secrets into the next section of the game. Right. Who dis, how die? Let's just double check this. Right, so. Wait. Oh, okay. Wait. These are two... No, they obviously understand each other. Stop your cheating, worry about yourself. I don't think this was Squishy Cannon Boy that was talking in this language. It was two of the chaps around the table across the way. Stop your cheating. Playing a game. Okay, anyway, this chap here with the hat, Sayed, get up, drink something. So our guy's got to be Sayed, you'd think. So, yeah, he's got a 1 pip rating, so this is going to be pretty obvious, I would have thought. Sayed. Not seeing a Sayed. I am seeing a few Russian people, so that's interesting. Topman, Seaman. Okay. Sayed. It's an Omid from Persia. Huh. Why? Hold on. Why am I not seeing a Sayed? Sayed, potentially a surname? I've only been looking at the first names. Wait. I'm confused. IR confusion. There's no Saeed here. Have I just scrolled past it like 3 times or something? Oh, I'm such an idiot. Right. Got there in the end. It was a surname. So it's this chap, Solomon Saeed from India. There's quite a few other Indian crew members, so we couldn't possibly hazard a guess at the fellow in the hat. But yeah, there's got to be Solomon Saeed, surely. Okay. Oh, no, known fate. Max Bone Claw clubbed, decapitated, drowned, eaten, electrocuted. Illness. Got to be illness, hasn't it? Surely. Strangled, speared. Yeah, illness. Okay. Unless. Succumb to a tragic illness. Maybe. Do you know what? I'm actually going to remove that. I'm going to remove it. I've just spotted there's poisoned. I wonder if this is even a disease at all. Because Henry Evans said, assuming it's Henry Evans, that nobody else seemed to have caught it. So why would these have caught it and just died so badly? What was the... Hold on. What was actually said? Same as the other fellow. Some lung disease, not consumption, made worse by the cold. Let's hold off on that for a moment. What if it was poisoning? Huh. Right, so let's see. Let's go back to the other part of the transcript that was here. So these 3 chappies, we don't actually have an ID on any of these 3, but we know that 2 of them... 2 of them were speaking in some sort of potentially Russian language, maybe? The only one that we've actually really seen have any part in the scene before is Strongman here. I'm going to just quickly go back to the transcript in the escape to find his death and see. Here we go. Let's. Oh, hello. We can identify him apparently. Let's see. Oh no, it was literally let them go and then bang. Right. Okay, never mind. I was hoping he might have actually uttered something. I wanted to see if we could actually catch an accent, but no matter. Right, is there anything else that we could garner from this this little torrid scene of woe? I don't think so. No, that's about it. Right, so we'll have to bear in mind these 3 chaps. As soon as we identify one of them as not being some sort of, I guess, Russian or Eastern European, would we say? Maybe, possibly, probably Russian. As soon as you identify someone as another nationality, then we'll have to go back and investigate those because that could narrow down the other 2. Okay. Do we have any escapees here? It doesn't look like we do. No, just 3 deaths in a bitter cold. Okay. Let's just have a look. Were there any pages left? No, there weren't. Okay. Interestingly, it has counted the cow as one of the 3 deaths. Bless. Huh. Righty. Where now? Have we... Hold on. Did we ever get access to the next deck down? Cargo deck? I'm not sure that we did. Oh, we did! It's open. Wonderful. Though we haven't actually explored any of the rooms here, have we? So, what have we got here? Oh, this leads to the side corridor. Yeah, so this is the carpenter's little workshop. Was this the gunner's store? It was. Oh, we did explore this, didn't we? Okay. What about at the other end of the ship? I don't think we took a look at those. What is at the other end of the ship? There's the purser's office. And what else? The surgery. Let's take a look at the purser's place first. Interestingly, unlocked. That was unexpected. Okay. Nothing of interest there. Surgery. Oh, I'm almost disappointed. And interestingly, there's no dead monkey around. Yeah, I'm almost disappointed. It does seem as though, no, There's nothing of interest in here. I wonder, because of it being such a special character, if something might have been left behind in the cabin, but okay, never mind. No worries. Not hurt or anything. So, let's carry on down then. I think that's pretty... This poor guy with his leg up in the air. I think that's pretty much all that lays in wait for us. They mounted its skull. Down into the cargo deck. Well, the final resting place of, what was his name? I've forgotten the guy's name. That's how much I want to pay respects to him. Right, we've got 4 openable doors here. I'm not going to venture too far down the deck until I've explored here, so... Right, consult the map. So starting from this side, we have the passenger's cargo area. Now, it'll be very interesting to see if the Formosan chest is within, and if so, whether the gem's still there. Next is the bosun's store. This isn't labelled. That's interesting. And then the captain's cargo. So, right, passenger cargo hold. Hello. Dun, 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 dun. Right, okay, the Formosan chest is indeed absent. Bosun's storage, was it? Hi! Hello! They just kept you tucked away in here, did they? Oh dear, biding your time, are you? Oh god. Right, so we can examine the death of this creature. Or is it just the creature? I notice there's no rider upon it. I mean, it sounds like it's giving enough. Woof! Oh, hello! Oh, wow. Oh, you really did a good job. Oh, this was the guy that took... Yes, that's the gun that this guy, who I think is American, took from the bosun. No way! He sacrificed himself to take this thing out. He's punched a hole clean through it, hasn't he? Right, let's see. Oh, straight through the rider as well. Oh, hello. Hi. Okay, that's our chap with the turban. That's the vest. Oh, no, that's the strong fellow stripy top from the bottom. Who have we got over here? Wow. This guy just barely getting away, keeping his hands. Any more? Freddy more. Looks like that's about it. And it's only this memory as well, by the looks of it. Oh, there's someone under the stairs. I'll go and take a look at them in a moment. Blimey. Now that's interesting. His corpse wasn't actually there, was it? It was just the tied-up spider creature. A hideous monster perished simultaneously with a brave but unfortunate soul. Okay, 5 others were present. Let's take a look. So we saw him. That's our victim. We saw him. He was having the sword clutched out. We did not see Vestman, and we did not see Circles. Okay, we'll have to go and take a look. Is that all? Oh, that's literally all he says. Would be worth, seeing as we're so close to the exit door, would be worth popping back into this again, just to see if I am right, and see if he is American. So, let's have a, excuse me, sorry, coming through. Have a little look. So who's this? Is that our vested guy? That is our vested guy. Where is... Oh, hello. I didn't see you. Right, that's Circles. Well, that accounts for everybody then. So, yeah, unfortunate sod. Still can't get any bearing on what the hell this thing might be. Well, I mean, they put it out of its misery. So this is the one that was towards the... where? The back of the ship? The front of the ship. They made it down this far, and then they took it down. They said that it was on its way to the lazarette, which is at the other end of the ship. I'm still not entirely sure what the lazarette is, actually. Do we have that in the glossary? We do not. Interesting. No explanation of what the lazarette is. Okay, let's head out. Oh, hello. We've completed Soldiers of the Sea. Any survivors? No. Okay. So that's Soldiers of the Sea completely filled out. Did we... Right, we didn't actually pen him as Nick, did we? Oh, good grief. There's so many people. Oh, that's the other scene, actually, where this chap, potentially American chap, actually featured. Let's dive back in. See if we can make out what his accent might be. Bit difficult to tell, really. I think it might be worth... sorry, excuse me. Good grief. Might be worth heading back up to the Orlop deck to see if we can't resample the other audio clip for that particular gentleman. Where was it? It was the guy pinned against the wall, wasn't it? And of course it's going to be at the other end of the ship. Just right here, I believe. Here we go. Right, let's listen out. So it's not the first guy. The first guy is Henry Evans, who was helping support this fellow to try and take the pressure off. It's the second voice asking for the gun that we're listening out for.
I've got you. Don't move. I'll get you down.
You can only hear him in the distance. Give me that gun. Sounds kind of American, I guess. I think. I'm not entirely certain. Okay. Let's try and work out how we get out of here. There we go. So, inconclusive on that guy. We're going to have to leave him for a moment. The chap that perished downstairs valiantly blowing a hole through the spider. Good God. And they stowed it away in here. Why not just throw it back overboard? Interesting. Although we're two or three decks under the main deck at the moment, so I suppose it would have been more of a pain in the ass to haul it up than it was to just stow it somewhere. Right, what was this? This one was unmarked. Oh, just general... Hello. I see floaty bibbity bobs. Is someone inside that barrel? I have questions. Right. General storage by the looks of it. I have nothing to say. Let's just see what's going on. Oh. Lower away. Is this someone trying to sneak off the ship? Oh shit. Oh no! So they died? Oh no, the cargo hoist broke. So they died when the cargo oh no! Oh dear, you silly sausage. Another new face? Right, okay, no, I've misread this. So the guy wasn't in the barrel at all. The guy was underneath the cargo platform, which dropped. Oh, the rope snapped. That is unfortunate. Look at all the people from all the decks. It's very cool seeing everything open like this. He was crushed by the falling cargo. So I suppose the real question isn't what was the guy doing when he died. It was why the hell was he stuffed into a barrel afterwards? Let me guess, the corpse was moved post-mortem? By any chance? Oh, loose cargo. Oh no. This is the start of another torrid tale. Oh, this is before they'd even left British waters. So they were what? In port? Oh, it was unidentified stowaway expecting free passage and eventual freedom was instead crushed inside a falling barrel. No, I was right first time. So, two people... Well, that's interesting that we don't have two individuals. Oh, so this isn't actually someone on the manifest. That makes sense if they were stowing away. But interestingly, this is not tied with the other guy. So the person died inside the barrel. I think the guy that I saw crushed underneath just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Oh, God. Oh, no. So 12 others were present. Many, many people. So, our Formosan guard wrongly accused. That chap, strongman. These two individuals that supposedly died of that lung disease. Vest fellow. Hello, you're new. This fella's appeared again. 3 out of the 4 gunmen. This guy can apparently be identified. And Lars Lind. I just don't know what to do anymore. It's... just the answers are just so unforthcoming, if that is an appropriate word. So, the guy in question was actually inside the barrel. And he died, presumably blunt force trauma, when the barrel hit the deck, quite literally. This guy just happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it's definitely a second fellow because he's on the deck image, which by extension should mean he's on the manifest, whereas the guy in the barrel is not. Good grief. Right, I don't think it really matters too much who is watching and where they're watching from, because looks as though it's just an unfortunate incident. I suppose someone on the very top deck may have cut the rope, but to what end? Perhaps to kill that guy? I don't know. Right, who are you? Oh, yeah, I know who you are. Yeah, you're the guy that was having the sword ripped out of his hands by the spitter. You are... Oh, you're the new one, aren't you? Yeah, I've never seen you before. Interesting. Thought he had some tattoo or something on his hand then. Hello, hi. You are that gunman again. You've shown up a few times. Wasn't that guy... I think that was one of the 3 guys around the table playing that game. Right, who's that over there? I don't think I can get to him. Oh yes I can. Here we go. Hi, hello, hi. Who dat? Oh no, that's Saeed. This is the other one next to him. So these, oh. Hello, a pattern, maybe. If these two were just sort of general deckhands and they lifted and shifted cargo, perhaps they both came into contact with something that ended up killing them. And that is our unfortunately wrongly accused Formosan guard. Right, so let's see what this extra fellow down here is. Lead on, wispy fellow. We've still got the captain's cargo to inspect shortly. We want to pay special attention to the captain's cargo, actually, because that may lead us to some sort of conclusion about what he meant when he said that he'd managed to chase the squid away. Right, so, interesting. We're only midway down the ship. There's the cargo hatch. Is there anyone or anything else around here of note? Oh, hello. Body down there by the looks of it. Okay, cross that bridge. Let's take a look at this chap. So this is presumably going to be just split seconds before that other one.
Wait! No!
Oh, good grief. Right. Well, that explains why they're not on the same page. The guy in the barrel, presumably, is still alive for another split second. Yeah, look, hardly anybody's had a chance to even move a muscle. Right. Not a lot that can be said here, really. Poor dude had his head caved in. Yep. Nothing of note has actually changed in the scene. But that transcript sounded like it may have held a couple of clues. Was there maybe another Austrian voice in that little dialogue? Right, 12 others present again. Who is this? How did they die? So his portrait is clear, but it's 3 on the actual scale there. So, make way coming through, all up stern, neath the tiller, lower away. Oi, wait, no, down below. Okay, so 2 things there. Sounds like someone is some sort of like load master or something. I don't know if that's, if anything related to that is actually on the crew manifest. Also, none of it was uttered by our guy with the squished head, so not particularly useful. And I'd imagine there's probably not much difference in terms of people present, apart from we've got one extra fellow, because there was momentarily still thoughts running through this guy's brain for just a split second longer before it all got pulverized. Yeah, same 3 from the firing squad. Okay. I really thought that was going to be a little bit more helpful than it actually was. Okay, we're exiting this memory by the looks of it. I feel like we're ripping through these remaining memories an awful lot faster than I'm comfortable with, because I don't feel like we're making any progress. Although I said that before, and then managed to check off about 3 people at once, so who knows. Oh, that's it for Loose Cargo. Good grief, that was a short chapter. Wow. Okay. Short, but, I mean, interesting, I guess. Literally the 2 pages. So I suppose this is basically just a tale of the tragedies of the ship. Some tragedies are a little bit more prolonged than others, I guess. Right. I did see the spooky sparklies, not that way, down towards this end of the ship, didn't I? That's a mightily strong door, and it's got a lock on it. Interesting. Oh, we have a stairway leading back up. Right, someone there, although I just realised that I didn't actually explore the captain's lockup, did I? Like I pinky promised I was going to do. Ooh. That's a lot of bottles. Captain? Do we need to talk? Oh, seek help. Okay, never mind. I thought there was going to be something quite cryptic and somewhat mysterious in there, but no, apparently not. Right, so let's have a little look. What have we got in here? So this is the lazarette. But wait. So hold on, what is a lazarette? Is it... There's big, heavy-looking grated hatches on the floor. What's that for? Is that for storing, like, high-value goods? Or is it almost like a brig? Is that like a little prison? Maybe the remains of this individual... Wait, it's just another leg! Where's the rest of you? Maybe the remains of this individual might cast some light on things.
Keep pressure here.
Hold him down. What madness is this? 20 years my steward, and never a doubt on your sanity.
Oh.
Explain yourself.
That's the captain.
Carry your curse. Throw them back or doom us all. Tie him up and put him in the lazarette with those things. He may yet find his senses.
That's the captain. Oh.
All's fine, John. Been in worse spots, I think. Where's the rest of his leg?
Good God. Oh, my word. Right. Where to begin? So. Okay, so. The captain. Is that the captain there? No, that's the captain there. Right. Oh, jeez. Okay. First mate. First mate. Stripy guy at the bottom. Stripy guy at the bottom. So who's this being hauled away? Oh, that's... We said not too long ago we haven't really seen much of this guy clapping away. So... 20 years my steward. So that's the captain's steward. Interesting. Here's the bosun. I think that was probably him that was talking about the curse befalling the ship. Who have we got here? Mr. Evans? Yes, indeed. Who it is? Okay, that's one of the other stewards. Oh, I couldn't see who that was. Was that the butcher? It could have been the butcher, that last one that was taking a look at his leg. A little bit worrying that he's on hand. Unholy captives. That is what the lazarette is, I think. Oh, hello. This appears to be directly after another event. And there was a fishing net. Right. Who dis how die? Well, I mean, it very. Oh, he's one of the gunners from the execution. Sounds very much. I didn't actually get a good look at him, funnily enough. So we'll leave that for just a second. But it sounds very much as though it was just blood loss from having his leg hacked off. Oh, hold on. ES is present. Mr. Spratt. Where was he? Okay. Right. So, our probably ship's surgeon. I'm tempted to go back and actually identify him now. I think we've seen more than enough evidence. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. We still don't know his fate, but yeah, that's Henry Evans, the ship's surgeon and the author of this very novel. Right. So this guy was present. Let me. Oh, hello. Possibly Purser was there as well. Didn't see him. Did see the bosun. Seaman Charles Lind. Don't know him yet. He's still blurred. So this is our victim, by the sounds of things. Where was the perpetrator? There he is. Right, he's clear. And I think the reason for that is... Oh, we haven't actually found a death for him yet. But it sounds very much as though he is the captain's steward. Well, I suppose there's a slim possibility that he was the captain's steward. The captain just said 20 years as my steward. Never have I thought of this insanity or something like that. Doesn't necessarily mean he is still the steward. All of these, yeah, I think it is the butcher that was tending to the man's leg. I think I'd be slightly worried in that case. Let's just check. It is as well. I don't like the sound of that. No, they did say, anybody know where his leg's gone? So, his leg was down that end of the ship, outside the lazarette, by the looks of it. Right, that's Hosgood. So, our man here, like I say, quite possibly, the captain's current steward is being hauled away, presumably to the lazarette. Look, blood trail. Blood trail? So what? This guy hobbled this far on one leg? But that doesn't make sense, because the sword's there and the guy's being dragged from here. So did he chop his leg off at that end of the ship and then drag him all this way round? Right, many questions. Here we go. So our possibly purser is keeping... Do you know what? The more I look at this guy, the more I realise he's got... Oh, there's our sketch artist. He's got that gun strapped to his back, hasn't he? Is there anybody on board who fits the role of peacekeeper? Second mate, third, bosun, bosun's mate, surgeon, surgeon's mate, carpenter, cook, butcher, gunner, gunner's mate, purser, helmsman, artist, ship's steward. Ship's steward is from India. The captain's steward is from Sweden, Philip Dahl. Shipman Topman. Now, there's not anyone role that fits like onboard policeman that might fit that guy. Okay, so let's see. Captain Steward. The guy being hauled off is quite possibly Philip Dahl, but we don't have the opportunity to name him as of yet. Oh no! Oh, it gets worse. Oh, very oh no. Oh, hello. That's the chest. That's the Formosan's chest. Right. So, possibly Purser here is holding back the guy that I formerly thought was the butcher. Maybe he's the carpenter. That would make sense. And the sketch artist. Who's this? Right, that's probably Martin. What's he got there? Oh, he's waving them down the stairs, so they're bringing that chest on board. Are we still... Hold on. Are we still in port? What was this? Loose cargo. No, this was unholy captives, wasn't it? We're very much at sea at the moment. Although we have just... Wait. Oh. We really did wave it, didn't we? Loose cargo. Look at that. Whee! Bitter cold. Murder. Unholy captives. So we've just sailed through the Canary Islands at the time of the murder and the unholy captives. So... wait. Cargo net. I'd assumed that this belonged to the Formosans, but maybe they'd fished it up from the sea. Doesn't make an awful lot of sense, though. Again, more questions than answers. That's you. That's our guy that vanished when we were trying to work out what happened to the gunner. That's him. Who are you? Oh, that's our, yeah, that's our weightlifter strongman. Crushed by cannon, possibly American. Who are you? Oh. Oh, that's the other Indian fellow, isn't it? Or I'm presuming Indian fellow. He certainly looked like Indian language, I'm guessing, when he was speaking to what was his name now? The guy that actually died of the disease. Again, nothing's really jumping out at me in terms of ideas. So that's the guy that died. We apparently can name him. And he's only 1 pip, so he must be... He's probably going to be a seaman, because it seems as though this row of executioners are all seamen. Let's have a look. Have a look at the seamen. Who have we got? Any of these names jumping out? Patrick Hagen? William Wilson? No, not really. Oh, that's infuriating. I might go ahead. Oh no, we can't name him, can we? Because we haven't got a scene for him. Oh, how infuriating. I can't... I feel like I should be able to name so many people. It's just not happening. Right, what happened to you? Please give me some clues to something. I'm getting desperate for a win here. I feel like I haven't had anyone's identity validated for an absolute age. Right, where are we headed? Oh, we're right over here, aren't we? Was it on the floor here? Yes, it was. Okay. So this is our next target. Possibly, we could get an ID on this guy, I guess, because he was speaking to the other chap that unfortunately died of that disease. But we'll leave things here for now. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. Do any of you have a clue who any of these people are, what their links are? I feel like I'm missing something that's jumping out at me, but I can't quite place my finger on what. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. If you'd like to leave a like or care to leave a comment, you know precisely what to do. Whack them down below. I'd love your views. Yeah, we'll continue. I'm just hoping we'll get to the end and we'll have a substantial number of corpses, and all of a sudden everything will click into place. Well, I can't see it happening at the moment. I'll catch you next time, guys. Bye-bye.